Joe in real life. So yeah, I'm pretty bummed out and pretty frustrated. My neck's jacked up again. It's not as bad as last time where I essentially had to walk around with like a faux sling, but it feels tender. And I worked all day yesterday, doing kitchen stuff and riding my bike, and I didn't go hard yesterday, but I did enough periphery work, regular work, that it was probably not a good idea. And like, I can move it, but it feels iffy. So anyway, long story short, I'm gonna warm up. I'm gonna throw some weight on my back and we'll see what happens. I'm a little aggravated because I kind of already know what the answer is gonna be, but let's just see, right? Let's just be jazzy and free about it. How about that? All right, stay tuned. So this is 3 times speed. I did a mixed bag of Kang squats, and then I went for a heavy single in the back squat. If I'm totally honest, while my shoulder did cause me some problems, especially as the weight got heavier, I was fine to squat today. I was completely fine to do my squat workout. It might have even been helpful, but a reoccurring theme on this channel is I get nervous. I seem to be getting more nervous as I become an old man. And there were just a couple points where the way the bar sat on the scapula, it felt unusual and like not even painful. Like, I gotta be totally honest, it wasn't even like pain, but it felt weird. Like, kind of indescribable. I'm trying to think of like fancy words to describe it, but I don't have any. And so I was like, I'm just not gonna fool with that. Whereas tomorrow, it's always tomorrow, I know, but tomorrow I'm definitely gonna go for it. And I was complaining in my intro about how I worked like 12 hours and I did all this worky related stuff and it made it worse. I don't think that's true. I actually think doing all that stuff made it better. I think I got a shit attitude right now because I worked a long day and felt kind of squeezed on all sides. But, fucking lugging hot pans and doing lots of chopping and regular kitchen stuff is probably exactly what the doctor ordered. Just kept blood flow to the area, kept me moving. Honestly, it caused me almost no discomfort yesterday. It hurt this morning when I woke up, and that's how these things go. It's got to be in your experience as well. Like, if you got a tweak, it hurts the worst right when you wake up out of a sound sleep, because it wasn't moving. You didn't move hardly at all while you slept, and you got all those signals fresh. You're ready to deliver information. Generally speaking, this is why yogis, past, present, and presumably future, have preferred to do their practice first thing in the morning. Like Pattabhi Jois would roll out of bed, have 1 cup of black coffee, which is saying something for an Indian guy. They're tea people, and then be right on his mat the entire process under 15 minutes. And a lot of students take that up almost as though it's part of the ritual, part of the devotion. 1 cup of coffee before asana. What's this saying? No coffee, no prana. Prana's your breath. Now, of course, there's no traditional leg for this to stand on, and when Pattabhi Jois first said that, he was joking. But like, it's kind of become a thing, and it's become a thing so much that it's almost true now, which I think is both kind of lame and kind of cool, which is my favorite kinda. You know what I mean? Anyway, I know it can be obnoxious for a person who's flexible to complain about their mobility issues. And certainly, like, that's not lost on me. But the issue I'm continually experiencing is that I am really bendy. I'm really flexible. The yoga, it worked. But what that does, and this is entirely my fault. Oh, that's my lady I'm going to show you. Yeah? Look at that, right? She shook her butt for you for a little bit. But anyway, what it's doing to me is that I can get away with being lazy in really bad positions. And I don't want to do this. I'm not willfully choosing to like try to get away with shady shit. But my body will default to it. Because I opened it up, man, and especially my shoulders. My shoulders are very flexible. They are not terribly mobile. Meaning I can put them in weird positions, but I can't move them into those positions and like under their own power. And I can't handle load. I can't manipulate weight in those positions. But my body will move into them, So as an example, when I'm doing a waiter's carry with something overhead, it takes a lot of work to hold it up there, but I can slide my shoulder back, stack my joints, and it moves from a pretty labor-intensive movement to essentially a structurally supported movement. And I've got the flexibility to get away with that. I don't have the mobility to sustainably do it. And I need to strengthen the weak link, or I need to stop doing it, right? I'm voting for strengthen. But I think a strong and sensible argument could be made on both sides of that case. So that's that, man. Overall, I'm overworked. I'm still kind of frustrated and popped from this last week and my disappointment and my little dust up with my lady love. But I'm happy. Things are moving back into a place that I find manageable and somewhat livable. And my plan didn't work. My second job plan didn't work out. So what? I don't have to be a baby about it. Like, I'll figure something else out, or I'll chill for a little bit. Either's fine. I think I'm at the 175, 185, 205 range right now. All these bar path, the movement, my groove, they were all good. I'm hitting my little milk crate at the bottom, and I was actually coming to a full stop today. I didn't do that for a specific reason. I just mixed it up today. Usually I go to a light touch so that I stay under tension the whole time, but I didn't today. I sneak in a little meditation here, just a minute, just kind of getting my head right, getting my breath right, trying to stay out of my nervous system. So this is the opposite. Like, rather than keying myself up for a heavy lift, I'm trying to de-escalate. I don't want to get and I'm playing with that iffy shoulder. So this was a completely calm, except for a little slap in the mouth, a completely calm 205. Very much under my control. A little sticky in the middle, I think. Yeah, just a little. And that's that, guys. This is Joe in real life. I love you. Be good to each other today. I'm going to do the same.